Coach.
It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Well, the Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Cody Woody. Coach Salem Tigers took on the Sullivan Lady Eagles on Tuesday night in a non-conference game, but a very important game coming out of the holidays. Coach Salem got off to a little bit of a slow start, got in some foul trouble, but then battled back hard in the third quarter. Of it still fell by 13, but overall, Coach, a very, very disjointed and very non-fluid game because there was a lot of fouls in this game.
Yeah, there was a lot of whistles blown in that game for sure. It was kind of what it was, so we had to try to make the best of it. I think that we kind of adjusted a little bit and came out in the second half and played a lot better than we did in the first half. So
58 free throws is what we had in the game, Coach. That's just an excessive amount, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, just to say the boys' game, they were almost home from West Plains by the time we got done with our home game. So.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but you had to appreciate the effort the Tigers had in that third quarter, coming back down 40-18 at halftime, and then outscoring Sullivan 22-10, and really took over the place of the game in that third quarter.
Yeah, that's the team that we were looking to build off of right there. We know we can play that way. It's just putting it all together in four quarters that way is what's going to have to help us get through the rest of the season.
And it seems that game plays off of very fast transitions. Is that what this team is starting to adopt to, Coach?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to force some turnovers and get down the floor and get some easy buckets.
Well, you had a lot of turnovers yourself, and I know you can't be happy about that, especially the unforced errors when the girls are getting. Actually, Sullivan did a great job of just not ever giving up on the ball and coming back and taking the ball from the Salem Tigers. But, when you start getting around 30 turnovers in a game, Coach, that's way too many.
Oh, yeah. We had 26, I believe, in the first half and cut it down to 11 in the second half. So that kind of helped us a little bit there. So that second half, that was the way we made our improvements and started taking care of the ball a little bit better and settled into the game. We just can't wait for a full halftime for that to happen.
And I had the Lady Tigers for 10 steals in that second half, Coach, and up greatly from the first half, and it got a little bit more aggressive, the Lady Tigers did that second half.
Yeah, we were better in our rotations in our defense there, which helped with our steals and everything. So I believe that's something that they're going to learn about, like watching film, and we can learn on that. So
did struggle a bit from the free throw line, though, Coach. I had you for 11 out of 28, Coach. That's just not good enough, is it?
No, it's been a struggle. We keep doing everything we can to improve on it. It's a learning curve for sure, trying to figure out how to manage that in the game when you're tired and everything else.
It is, but as well as I do, and you play enough basketball and see enough basketball, free throws can make or break a game. Not necessarily in this game, but if you get in those 2- and 3-point games, Coach, you look back at the missed free throws or missed opportunities, but it really does shine forward, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, that goes both ways, where we can't put them on the line as much, and then we have to be able to convert when we do get there.
Well, tonight we go into SCA play, the first conference game of the year against the Ava Lady Bears, Coach. I know that they played down in the Mountain Grove tournament. Did you get a chance to watch those girls?
Yeah, we played them and came out. We beat them around 14-15 by that time. But they're a young club like we are, and they're getting better every week too. So it's going to be a challenge. It won't be an easy game. We have to play one of our better games to handle their style of play.
Yeah, they're learning as they go. Is there any particular girl that you remember seeing that stood out in your mind?
They got their little point guard that's pretty good. She's a little right-handed. I think her number's 22. She creates a lot for them. 12, she shoots the ball pretty decent. And then inside their post player, number 4, hurt us on the offensive rebounds and putbacks and things like that. So those are some things we're going to be looking for tonight.
The secret of the game for the Lady Tigers tonight, Coach, ball control and then just take advantage of that transition game?
Yeah, if we can get them turned over and get some easy points, that'll help us tremendously.
All right, Coach. Well, the very best tonight against the Ava Lady Bears at the Salem High School gym. Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Go Big Blue.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flyin' W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardi, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO Media.
And welcome to Salem High School Gymnasium. Stan Stevens along with you here on KSMO for our first SCA contest of the season. It's the Lady Tigers taking on the Lady Bears of Ava. And we're glad to have you along with us right here at KSMO. Coming off a loss on Tuesday, in which Salem really struggled in the first half, got down 40-18. Really had a good third quarter, outscoring the Lady Eagles 22-10, but ended up losing that game by 61-48 final. But a good effort by the Lady Tigers the second half, but way too many fouls as we talked about in Tiger Talk. So we hope you get that tonight. Tigers want to try and streamline that game, keep the ball moving, and stay away from the fouls. First off, thanks to the ladies at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Stop by and see Alicia, Candy, or Katie, 101 West 4th Street, downtown Salem. Our intro to Salem Tiger basketball brought to you by your friends at United Country Salem Realty. Babette Wells, your broker-owner. And if you need property or you want to sell yours, call 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. For those video streaming with us, you're going to see a score bug pop up on the bottom. Bing, there it is. And it's brought to you as a courtesy of Ozark Overhead Doors. Zane and his crew do a tremendous job. If you need garage door installations, whether it be that or a brand new door to replace the one you have, preventive maintenance, or even repairs, call 314-243-9341. Ask for Zane at Ozark Overhead Door. And our instant replays are brought to you by Hubs Tire Center. Remember, they've been a 3-generation family-owned business in Salem, taking care of you when you have tire problems or need a state inspection, even auto repair. It's Hubs Tire Center. We're going to take a 90-second break for the national anthem and come right back. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto. Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. As we talked to Tiger Talk coach Woody earlier this year in the Mountain Grove tournament, Salem did beat Ava 54-40, but this is a much more important game since it's a conference game. And Ava's only got a 1-9 record, though. They're going to come out, and of course, they're going to give everything they've got and try and get off on the right foot. As the Salem Tigers will be, if you are watching the video stream, they are going to be in their white uniforms with a Carolina blue trim. While Ava is going to be in their black uniforms with a little bit of, I'm gonna call it sky blue around the neck and around the numbers and letters in on the hips, outlined in gold. Very, very difficult to really see that. So anyway, bringing you to starting lineups is Missouri Farm Bureau agent Willie Strader. And Willie can assist you at auto, home, life, business, and other insurance needs. Let him help you today. That's Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Maddie Mercer, freshman. Raven Gillum, junior. Clara Ball, freshman. Paisley May, freshman. Allison Walters, junior.
And tonight, Trista Dooley getting that start. We had a late change there. And Trista Dooley getting the start for the Lady Tigers tonight. Want to thank our friends at On the Spot Auto Glass for bringing you Salem Tiger Sports. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 573-247-3608. When you have a problem with your auto glass, get it changed out on the spot. That's why they're called On the Spot Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Paisley May will go to tip it up. She'll go up against Jessie Schravel. And the tip comes back and it's taken down by the Ava Lady Bears. Kaylee Moore has it, then stolen away by the Salem Lady Tigers just that quickly. First turnover of the game belonging to Ava. Salem with the ball, Gillum getting it across the ball. Ball handing the ball off to Mercer. Mercer around that three-point perimeter now to May. To Ball. Ball trying to go down, flips it off high off the glass, no good. Ball loose on the floor, brought down by Schravel. Schravel flipping it across to Crofton. Back to Schravel going in the corner and off the hands of Riley Crofton, out of bounds. The Ava numbers not very good on the uniform. So if you're trying to watch it on TV and you're having a hard time seeing those numbers, well, we are here too. Paisley a three, takes it home. On the inbound, and the Salem Tigers get off to a 3-0 lead. Ava Lady Bears have it. That's Taylor Dry with it. Dry gets in the offensive zone, spins, turns, getting it back to Moore. Moore goes down in the corner. Shot by Schravel off the iron, no good. Pushed back up and missing that one was number 4, Ebony Nelson. She got that rebound but could not score, and the Tigers pull it down, come back the other way, and the first foul of the game. And now will be on Riley Crofton. Coming up with Claire Ball over to May. Paisley to the paint, to the hole, kicks it outside. Gillen with a shot. It's off the rim, no good. Brought down by Dooley. Dooley trying to get it back out to Mercer. Tipped out of bounds by the Ava Lady Bears, Schravel. Jesse got over there and tipped that ball away. Claire Ball to inbound it. Tigers all down around the free throw line, coming back to Paisley May. Getting it to Claire, ball back to May, wasn't looking, had to turn around and get it. Now to Mercer, left side of ball. Ball drives down, running jumper off the iron. It's tipped, brought down and controlled underneath by Ava. Moving it back the other way, Strabel. Strabel to the paint, to the hole. And she's called for carrying the ball. Turnover number 2 now for Ava. Salem with a 3-0 lead. First quarter action here, SCA play. Here's May with it. May taking it to the hole, trying to scoop it up. She draws the foul. Trying to go between Moore and also Nelson. One of those two will pick it up, or Croston will. We'll see which one they call. They're going to call it on Nelson. Croston was past everybody, so I didn't think she'd get it. And Paisley misses the free throw. Tigers struggled from the free throw line the other night, hitting only 11 out of 28. Next one is also no good. Brought down and controlled by Dry. Dry brings it up with Strabel. The Strabel now to Dry, goes underneath off the hands and then goes off May out of bounds. As she got underneath there to take the ball away from Nelson, but unfortunately for Paisley, she couldn't control it. The inbound by Croston comes in. They go back to Strabel. Strabel in the middle of the floor, trying to find Nelson all alone. They do, and she scores. Nelson just stood down there at that low post, and Tigers abandoned her. She found a way to get that first point on the board for Ava. Here's Mercer outside. It goes to Gillum for a 3. It's good. Raven Gillum hits the 3. 6-2 score. Strabel back for the dark uniformed Ava Bears. Getting it over to Moore. Moore goes down and sends it for Nelson. Tipped out of bounds by Trista Dooley. Nice play defensively by Trista to tip that ball away from Nelson. One of 6 seniors on this team. Moore checks out for Ava. They'll get it in. They quickly do. A 3-point effort's up too short. It goes out of bounds by Riley Croston. Sam will bring it up. Clara Ball has it. Fires the left wing to Mercer. Mercer on that 3-point perimeter. Going back, hands it back off to Ball. Fakes the 3 on top to Gillum. Now to May. May on that baseline. Lost the ball. Stolen away by Ava, but then they throw it away. Salem gets the turnover, but then right away get the ball back. Swearengin checked in when Moore checked out. Down comes Mercer trying to get that shot off. May has underneath, puts a baby hook up. It won't go. Mercer ties up Swearengin. And the possession arrow favors the Salem Lady Tigers. Maddie Mercer battling Swearengin for it. 6-2 our score. Pass goes outside to Gillum on that baseline. Running jumper. It's rimmed out and it's brought down in control by Strabel. Her second rebound with 4:50 to go in this first quarter. 6-2, Salem on top. Strabel double team, gives it over to Swearengin. Swearengin goes down into that corner to Nelson. Back to Swearengin, flips it across to Strabel. Strabel down the far corner to Croston, back to Strabel, and a travel call on Ava. Croston jumped, dragged the foot. Terrell checks in for Dooley for the Lady Tigers. 6-2 with 4:35 to go. We're in the first quarter. A lot more fluidity to this game already than we had against Sullivan on Tuesday night. Here's Terrell on top to Mercer. Mercer drives into the paint off the glass. It will not fall. Maddie gets her own rebound, but flips it right in the hands of Strabel. Second turnover by the Lady Tigers, and second steal by Ava. Here's Strabel all the way down. Cross to Nelson for the shot. It will not go. Terrell brings down that rebound. Quickly the other way. Here comes Paisley May. Bounce pass across to Gillum. Gillum and right on the baseline. Her shot does not go. And it's taken under control by Taylor Dry. Dry down the middle of the floor. Will hand it off to Strabel with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Salem up 6-2. Pass tipped out of bounds by May. Intended there for Croston. Walters will check in for Gillum. And Gracie Mendenhall comes in for Paisley May. 3:44 to go. We're in the first quarter. 6-2. Salem with the lead. Pass comes across to Swearingen. Takes a quick three. It's off the iron. And it's tipped, brought down, and controlled by Mercer. And as she's tripped up. I think the ball was tipped initially by Gracie Mendenhall. I'm going to give her the rebound. So she tipped it over to Maddie Mercer. Foul, by the way, called on Swearingen. Her first. Third team foul on Ava as Mercer has it. Takes a quick three. It's short. Comes down in front of the rim, and Swearingen brings down that rebound. Ava out rebounding Salem here in this first quarter as the pass goes into the Salem Tiger bench by Schrabel. I think that was intended for Nelson. That's their fifth turnover of this first quarter. 3:17 to go. Claire Ball throws it over to Maddie Mercer in front of the Lady Bear bench. Now to Mendenhall. Getting it there is Clara. Clara Ball throws it back to Walters out beyond the three-point line. All the way across to Mendenhall out on top to Ball. Ball circles down trying to get that shot away. It's stolen right out of her hand by Croston, and it'll belong to the Ava Bears. It's their third steal. Tigers' third turnover. 6-2, Salem with the lead on 2 threes. One by Paisley May, one by Raven Gillum. Ebony Nelson, the only points for Ava here in this first quarter. Getting it is Nelson in the corner, back to Swearingen. Out on top to Schrabel. Schrabel back to Swearingen. Swearingen hounded there by Lady Tigers, getting it to Schrabel. Schrabel shot off the glass too hard and brought under control and tied up. Possession arrow favor to Salem Tigers. Give the rebound to Bowers. She is able to tie that one up. 2:35 to go, first quarter, still 6-2 our score. Pace will bring it up. Right side pass to Terrell. Terrell looking out on top of the key. Instead goes all the way back to Brenna. Now getting it at Bowers. To Terrell down low. Intended that pass for Walters, but it was stolen away by Ava, their fourth steal. And back they come. Schrabel with it. 2:10 to go now in this, the first quarter. Schrabel down the sideline to the middle of the floor. Kicking it back to Swearingen. Her shot off the glass is good. Alexis Swearingen makes it 6-4. Price will bring it up. Pace giving it over to Terrell. Out on top to Mendenhall. Gracie standing there at the top of the key. To Terrell for the three. It's too short. Comes down, though, in the hands of Nelson. To Schrabel, 1:42 to go. Getting in the middle of the floor, trying to dance her way through, and it's dry, and then trying to bank it off somebody. Now back to Swearingen. Her shot is up off the iron and taken under control by Walters. Allison comes over the timeline, slows it down, top of the key. Whole new set of Tigers getting ready to check in, and Allison will be fouled there by Schrabel on a reach in. For Schrabel, that'll be her first. Team's fourth. With 1:23 to go. Salem will be in the bonus if they can get another foul from Ava and go to the free throw line. Remember the new high school rule about 3 years ago? Took away the 1-and-1s after 7 fouls and made it 5 fouls per quarter, and you go immediately into double bonus. Pass goes to outside. May has it. Hang it off to Clara Ball. Long pass to Gillum. Underneath it goes to Dooley. Dooley underneath the basket. It's called for double dribble. That's the 5th turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers here in this first quarter with 1:15 to go. Each team with 5 turnovers. Each team with 3 steals. Schrabel has it. Left side pass to Swearingen. Swearingen trying to get away from Mercer. Ball tip. Stolen away by Ball. Tigers have it coming back the other way, and Ball's going to get called for a charge. Clara kind of lost possession. And that becomes turnover number 6 with under a minute to go. Schrabel, left side pass to Swearingen. Back to Schrabel. Schrabel trying to fire ball in the corner. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Schrabel. She and Paisley May went for it. Schrabel reached in and tipped it out of bounds. And a timeout called on the floor with 51 seconds left by the Ava Lady Bears. 6-4 our score. This timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent at Crossroads Shopping Center. Back in 30 seconds, it's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
One thing our friends at Denton County Farm Supply, they have feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, so much more for not only the home but the farm as well. Locally owned at 1716 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard, Denton County Farm Supply, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Raven Gillum with it with 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. In the corner goes to May. Paisley to the paint, to the hole, puts it up. It's good. 8-4 our score with Salem on top. Schrabel with 28 seconds gets to the timeline. Picked up there by Ball. Pass to Swearingen. Swearingen wanted to go back to Schrabel. Couldn't. Stops trying to go back. Stolen out of their hand again by Clara Ball. 2-on-1 with Mercer. Off the glass. No good. Clara gets the rebound. She's fouled. Clara Ball with her second straight steal out of Swearingen's hands. Fourth steal now for Salem out of the 7 turnovers for the Ava Lady Bears. Ball to the line. Paisley may miss her 2 free throws, and Clara makes her first. 13.6 seconds left. 9-4, Salem on top. Ball will have another one coming. This one is no good. Comes out high and hard, brought down by Gillum as well as Schrabel. And they're going to say possession arrow will favor Schrabel. Her third rebound of this first quarter. Swearingen trying to get it in, does to Nelson, and Nelson will bank it off the Lady Tiger player out of bounds with 10.6 seconds left. Swearingen trying to get it in, does, and it goes off the hands of Taylor Dry and out of bounds. With 10.2 seconds left, Salem will have it on the baseline in the offensive zone. Mercer trying to get in, has May open, gets it to May for the 3, way too short. Comes down in the hands of Swearingen, 6 seconds left. Swearingen stops, throws that ball to Schrabel. Schrabel with 2 seconds, gets it off the glass, no good. Brought down by Dooley, and that'll do it for 1 quarter of play. With the score, Salem 9 and Ava 4. We'll take a 1-minute break and come right back. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard process supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
And Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated has all your animal health cares you need. Dr. Ashley Cunningham is your vet, be it for livestock and or for your pets. 573-729-4031, 900 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard. Proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers. Lady Tigers with a 9-4 lead. They are having some issues with the clock and our camera on the clock. We apologize for that. 5 points for Paisley May to lead the way. Salem will inbound to go in the corner to Mercer. Mercer inside, bad pass, easily stolen away by the Ava Lady Bears. Back they come, Swearingen. Fires it left side to Dry, all the way back to Schrabel. Schrabel hangs on to it, goes down in the corner. Waiting for it down there is Crofton. to Schrabel, all the way across to Swearingen. Inside the drive, jump shot partially blocked, comes underneath and put up, missed though. And then a foul's going to be called on Ava. Jane Hamby. They kind of left her off of the roster, so we'll have to add her on there. 9-4 our score as Gillum walks to the ball. It'll be Bear ball on the sideline in front of the stands. Swearingen trying to get it in and does to Hamby. Hamby had that ball stolen away by Mercer. They'll tie the ball up. It'll belong to Salem Lady Tigers. Salem's been aggressive. Now they're going to change their mind and say it belongs to, on the possession arrow, to Ava, as they didn't change the arrow after the inbound. In the corner, all alone underneath, put it up and missing the shot for the Lady Bears was Dry. That has it stolen away by May, and May gets it back. May takes it away from Schrabel, lays it up, missed it, comes back to Paisley, turns, trying to get the shot up, and she's fouled. May got her own rebound and couldn't go up as she was fouled by Taylor Dry. 9-4 our score. May to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the stripe and misses that one. Salem 1 for 5 from the free throw line so far. May has another one coming, and this one is no good. Brought down by Hamby. And ball goes, possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. 6:54 to go in the half, 9-4. Neither team shooting anything to brag about. Inbound pass comes to ball, out on top to Gillum, now to May. All the way back across to Gillum, now on top to Raven, and she'll back it out. Gillum stands between the circles, right side pass to Clara Ball. All the way across the court to May, baseline driving, puts it up, it's the side of the backboard, brought down by Swearingen. Tigers trying to force the issue, and here comes Swearingen down the sideline. She's running out of time, lifts it back, finally get it across the timeline. That goes to Hamby. Out on top it goes to Moore. Moore back in the corner, waiting for their Schrabel. Back to Moore, trying to drive down on that right wing. Ball tip, stolen away by Paisley May. May between two of the Ava Lady Bears trying to get up and will be called for possession arrow. It'll belong to Ava. Paisley tried to outrun two Lady Bears. She got kind of sandwiched and rolled over. Never got the shot off with 6:12 to go. Coach Woody makes some changes, allows some girls to catch their breath. Back the other way comes the Ava Lady Bears. Bounce pass over to Hamby, and she can't handle it. Goes off her leg out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers will take over on the baseline. Mendenhall will come in for Meg, give her a little breather. Pace back in the game, so is Walters. Mercer, the only one still left out there, along with Mendenhall from the last rush up the floor. Here's Gillum. Thought about the three, instead takes it to Walters. Little baby hook shot, she banks it in. Nicely done by Allison. 11-4, Salem on top. Ball stolen away by Mercer. She is fouled as she tried to put it up. Maddie with a steal. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Taylor Dry. Salem 1 for 5 from the stripe. I'm sorry, 1 for 6 from the stripe. Mercer, free throw is no good. 11-4 our score. And next one is good. Inbound pass comes, taken away by Mercer. Mercer stops, goes outside to Gillum. Salem will slow it down here with 5:40 to go in the half. Pass right side to Pace. That ball thrown in the middle to nobody and stolen away by Ava Lady Bears. With the ball, Schrabel. Now to Swearingen, goes in that corner. Trying to move that ball out a little bit was Croston. Schrabel, now to Swearingen. A quick three-pointer, it's good. 12-7 our score. Salem missing a lot of opportunities with free throws here. They have had quite a few steals, like 8 of them. Now Mercer has it. Mercer stops, trying to get it to Pace. All the way across to Gillum on a short hop. Raven trying to drive baseline. Past one lady Tiger, and then moves it, throws the ball right all the way across the floor and out of bounds. That's the 10th turnover for Salem in this first half. 13 for Ava. Neither team really playing very good basketball. A lot of mistakes, a lot of missed shots by both teams. Bowers back in the ball game. Terrell back in the ball game. And Pace in the game. With that ball tipped, goes out of bounds off of Swearingen. On a good defensive play by Pace. 12-7, Salem up by 5, but it's been a very low scoring game. That foot was actually on the wrong side of the line at center, but the official didn't see it. Here's Walters trying to get down, can't. Man-to-man coverage by Ava. Comes back on top, Bowers. Bowers by one girl, trying to put it up. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 4th team foul on Ava. With 4:37 to go, and Bowers will go to the line to shoot. Foul on Swearingen, her second. 12-7 with Salem on top. And the free throw is going to miss. Tigers were 1 of 4 in the first quarter. Right now they're 1 of 5. That's 2 of 9 with 1 left by Bowers. 20% from the free throw line is just not very good. Lady Tigers really going to have to play a little bit more discipline. Look like Abby Dalton just checked in for Ava. Free throw by Bowers. That misses. Brought down, controlled there by Lady Tigers, and that was Mendenhall, and then she is fouled. I believe that'll be by Dalton. Or will it be by Hamby? It's going to be by Dalton. And to the line goes Gracie. Salem is in a bonus. They got to start hitting those free throws, and again they miss. (12-7) the score. Only 3 baskets the entire game for Ava. That one misses. Brought down, controlled by Dalton. Back the other way. It's Croston. Riley stops, trying to get away from Bowers. Goes right side to Strabel. In the corner, Dalton for the 3. It's off the iron, no good. Brought down underneath by Ava. Out to Strabel for a 3, trying to bank it in. No good. Tipped and brought down by Mendenhall. Walters has it, across the timeline, flips it right side, waiting for, there's Bowers to the paint, to the hole, trying to kick it outside, does to Walters, flips it off the glass and in. Allie with her second basket of this quarter, and the Salem Tiger lead is 7. 3:50 to go, long pass goes in the corner, waiting for it there out to Swearingen. Back to Croston in the corner, back to Swearingen. Out beyond 3 in front of the Salem Tiger bench to Strabel. Back to Swearingen. On the perimeter, ball tipped. Base trying to get to it, could not. Strabel fires it down low. Ball is stolen away by Lady Tigers. Terrell. Back they come the other way. Walters with a 14-7 lead for Salem with 3:20 to go in the half. Fires it inside to Terrell. Tipping it out to Bowers. Bowers back to Terrell. Baseline jumper too short. Brought down and controlled underneath by the Ava Lady Bears. Strabel will bring it up. Tigers steal it away. Here comes Walters again. Walters down, 7-footer off the glass. It's good. Another steal by the Lady Tigers. Another turnover by Ava. 16-7 our score. Swearingen in the corner. Putting that one up is Dalton. It's too far. Comes out high to Strabel. Strabel hanging on to it. That's her 4th rebound. A shot from the corner from 3. No good. Put back up, but fouling there was Terrell. Abby gets her first foul, and it'll put Nelson at the line to shoot 2. Nelson brought that rebound down. Was trying to go back up. With 2:39 to go, 16-7. Nelson's free throw is good. Salem right now 1 out of 8 in this quarter, 1 out of 4 in the first quarter. That's 2 out of 12 from the free throw line. They have an 8-point lead, but it could be substantially larger. May, Ball, Mercer all back in. Dooley and Walters also in for the Salem Lady Tigers. Nelson has another free throw coming. 2:39 remaining in the half. That free throw is no good. And it's brought under control by Dooley. Then Dooley almost trips over the ball. Ball came loose at center court. And they're going to call foul on Dooley. Kind of lost control and kind of fell, may have fallen over the ball. With that ball, Schrabel for Ava with 2.5 to go. Schrabel left side to Swearingen in the corner. That's Nelson. Back on top, Swearingen to Nelson in the corner, trying to fire down low, throws it out of bounds. Had a good play going, trying to hit Abby Dalton down low, but threw it out way far away from Abby. 16-8 our score, Salem on top with 2:20 remaining in this, the first half. Paisley May will bring it down. Right side pass to Ball. Clara trying to pass it to Mercer. Stolen away by Schrabel all the way down. Schrabel lays it up and missed it. After the steal, here comes Ball the other way. Ball long pass to Walters. Walters to the hole. Short jumper. No good. Brought down by Nelson. And then a foul called on Salem after Nelson trying to spin out of it. 16-8 our score. That foul called on Allie Walters. Gillum will come in, try and thwart Swearingen's inbound pass, but they get it in to Nelson. Back to Swearingen. Swearingen fires it all the way across the floor to Croston. Croston gets trapped but gets it down to Abby Dalton. Dalton back to Croston, and stepping out of bounds was Croston. They'll turn the ball over to Salem Lady Tigers. Salem has 10 steals. Ava has turned the ball over 18 times, but Salem has scored in only 4 of those turnovers. 4. Not a good percentage. Pass by Mercer to Dooley, all the way back across, stolen away by Ava. Quickly the other way. With the ball right now, Schrabel in the corner. Schrabel tied up there by Mercer. Gets the ball loose. A timeout called by Coach J.C. Swafford. 16-8 our score. We'll take a 30-second break and come back after this timeout called on the floor. Timeout called by the Ava Lady Bears. It is 16-8 Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent, 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Want to thank our friends at the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes for bringing you Tiger basketball, 1114 South Main Street in the Crossroads. Over 24 hours with tanning available, plus red light therapy. And gentlemen, if you need a tux for a special occasion, that's where you'll find it. Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes in the Crossroads. Drop on by or call 573-729-8699. That is Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. Salem boys will be at Sullivan tomorrow night. We'll be having that contest, varsity contest on KSMO Media, AM 1340 and FM 95.7, and audio streaming on our KSMO Media sites. 16-8 our score. We are 126 away from halftime. Trying to get it in is Ava. They do pick it up. That's Abby Dalton. Flip it out to Mercer. Mercer takes it under control. Nice steal. Quickly up to May. May with Mercer. Made it a paint. Missed it. Brought down by May. Turns, spins. Trying to get underneath to Mercer. And the ball will go out of bounds. Salem with excellent opportunities. Ball still loose. Trying to get away is Swearingen. Swearingen tied up. Takes it herself. Flips it over to Dalton. I should say up to Nelson. Nelson all the way down the corner. A minute to go. Nelson takes it all the way down. Missed it. Ball tipped. Come down in the hands of Gillum, and she's pushed. And there's a foul called. Raven gets her first rebound tonight and then gets to taste the dust on a nice push from behind. And that'll put her at the line to shoot two. Salem again struggling from that free throw line. We mentioned 2 of 12 in the game. Gillum will take her first crack at it. 16-8 our score. A 1-3 in this second quarter for Ava. Salem Tigers have 3 twos by Allie Walters, and that free throw's good. Gillum had a 3 back in that first quarter. She makes them both. Inbound comes down to Nelson, fires it down, tipped and intended for Ava. Here's Strabel, putting it down to Croston. Croston up to underneath, trying to flip it in. No good, and Gillum brings down that rebound. 42 seconds left. Gillum across to Paisley May. Paisley gets fouled there by Strabel. Strabel gets her second. May to the line. She's got 5 points, but she's 0 for 4 from the stripe and buries that one. Gillum checks out. And the next free throw, that one's good by May. She's got 7. Tiger lead is 12. The inbound pass comes to Dalton, back in the middle of the floor. Bringing that one down is Moore. Moore pulls up, kicks it in the corner, waiting for it there. Trying to take that ball in, kind of walking with it, but no call. Was Croston, but it comes down in the hands of the Salem Tigers. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a wide ball, another turnover on the Bears, their 20th of this, the first half. 19 seconds left. Here comes the Tigers. Here's Mercer. Mercer in the middle of the floor, trying to get away from Croston. Giving it back to May. You go in the corner, 9 seconds left. Ball tied up, pushed out of bounds along with Gracie Mendenhall with 8.0 seconds left in the half. 20-8, Salem on top. Mercer gets it into May. May with a quick 3, off the rim, no good. To Mercer, 3 seconds left, missed it. One more time, and it's good on the back, put up by Mendenhall. Tigers got 3 cracks at it. Finally got to go down after 1 quarter of play. I should say 1 half of play. The Salem Tigers lead it by a score of 22-8 over the Ava Lady Bears. We'll take a 3-minute break and come right back. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, 1 child, 1 big impact.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem, specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. I want to thank our friends at Jet Tire and Auto for bringing you Salem Tiger Sports at 800 South Park Avenue. Remember, if you need tires or if you need off-road accessories or even, maybe you're looking for some specialized custom wheels, they can do that for you too. Drop on by and see them, 800 South Park, or call 573-729-3650. With that hometown feel waiting for you at Jet Tire and Auto. And I also want to thank Salem License Office, 1104 South Main Street, for bringing us Tiger basketball. They'll tell you all about how you can get a real ID, or they can also talk to you about licensing your trailer, your boat, or it might be your truck or your car. Give them a call, 573-729-8305. Salem License Office, proud to support your Tigers. And Legends Auto at 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Remember, they'll keep your vehicle in tip-top shape no matter what the season. Get on by and stay safe on the road using Legends Auto, 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, 573-729-2884. Salem Lady Tigers lead at 22-8. They go into the game 4-6, Ava 1-9, and the Tigers really have had the better of the play here tonight and lead it by now 14, but they really struggled in that first half with free throws. They only had 6 out of 16. They could have really extended that lead out earlier on when they only had 1 or 2 out of 12 at the time, and they've gone 4 for 4 since then to really help that percentage. But they really have had the better of the play and have missed a number of opportunities. Allison Walters really coming on strong in that second quarter. Leading scorer for Salem is Paisley May with 7 points. Waller's right behind her with 6. Then 5 for Raven Gillum. And then the Tigers have 2 points from Gracie Mendenhall right there before the buzzer. And then 1 point from Maddie Mercer and 1 from Clara Ball as well. For Ava, just 2 scorers. Alexis Swearingen has 5 points to lead them, and then Ebony Nelson has 3. Nelson leads and rebounds at 5 for Ava. She's followed there by Jessie Schrabel with 3, Taylor Dry with 2, and Alexis Swearingen with 2. Also 1 each for Croston Moore and also Abby Dalton, 2 for Jane Hamby in that first half for Ava, who have finished with 17 rebounds. They were 1 of 2 from the free throw line in that first half. Salem Tigers did finish, I mentioned, 6 of 16 from the free throw line, and they had a total of 18 rebounds. Leading rebounder for Salem, Gracie Mendenhall with 4. Then you follow that up with 3 by Madison Mercer, 2 for Gillum, 2 for Paisley May. Also 3 for Trista Dooley in there, and then 1 each for Terrell Bowers, Walters, and also Clara Ball. 11 steals for Salem, 12 turnovers, 7 steals for Ava, and 20 turnovers in that first half. We are at halftime. We on JV earlier tonight won, had a 20-3 lead at halftime, and then held on to beat Ava 28-24 and they go to 4-1 on the season after they beat them earlier this year. As we mentioned in the holiday tournament down in Mountain Grove, Salem did beat Ava 54-40. This is the first SCA conference game of the year. Salem will be on the road with Houston and Kabul next week in more conference action. We'll not be covering those contests. Our next action will be radio only or audio only, and that'll be from Sullivan tomorrow night when the boys take on the Eagles up there. They'll all start with a freshman game, I believe, at 5. The JV will follow at about 6:15. The varsity matchup about 7:30. That'll be tomorrow night on KSMO Media. That's the AM 1340 and FM 95.7, and audio streaming on our KSMO Media, KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. You know, every week more than 150 people choose Salem Memorial Hospital for emergency care. That's trust in action. Hospital also offers outpatient services, therapy, and testing that saves your plenty of time as well as many miles. They're committed to serving this community with compassion and professionalism. And if you want to possibly even work for the Salem Hospital, visit smdh.net for a list of their openings. Salem Memorial Hospital, compassion you can feel, commitment you can trust. We are at halftime. The start of the third quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Remember, Willie's there to help you out with small business needs as well as auto, home, life, or business insurance. Give him a call, 573-729-4941, or drop by and see him, 1414 West Scenic Rose Boulevard. Let's take a 2-minute break and come back with the start of that third quarter. When we return, it's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision, and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
And welcome back. As we get ready to start this third quarter of play, I want to thank our friends at United Country Salem Realty for bringing our halftime show at 573-729-3148. For all your real estate needs, give them a call or drop by 605 South Main, where Bab Wells, your broker owner at United Country Salem Realty. Salem gets it into May in the corner. Goes all the way across the court to Gillum. Gillum banks the pass over to Clara Ball. Right side pass to May. May takes the three off the rim, no good, and brought down by Croston on the long rebound. She hands it off to Moore, and Moore will get a quick lip to Strabel. Back to Croston. Croston all the way across the floor. Getting it there is Nelson. It was blocked there by the Lady Tigers, and back comes Clara Ball. Long pass for Mercer. Mercer in the corner. Stops, but she walked with the ball. Didn't have it totally under control, and then we'll try to cup and pull it in. First turnover on the Tigers here in the second half. Quickly down the other way. Here is Nelson. Nelson underneath scores. 22-10 our score after the turnover. Here's Claire Ball the other way. Quick pass down to Mercer, all alone off the glass. Count the basket, and she draws the foul on Ebony Nelson. Nelson will get her second. Ball gets her first, or I should say, Mercer gets her first basket. And we'll get the free throw opportunity. For Nelson, that is her third foul. I think I said second. And that free throw is missed and brought down by Dry. Pass down the floor, tipped, and goes out of bounds off the Salem Tigers. Looks like Hamby getting ready to come back in. Jane will take over for Ebony Nelson. 24-10, our score. We're able with the ball. Pass comes to Schrabel. Schrabel out high, left side pass to Hamby. Going down in the middle to four to Dry off the glass. Missed it, but a foul called on Salem. And Dry will shoot two. The foul called on Dooley, her second. And Dry's free throw, it is short. Just underway in the third quarter. Quick Tan & More 24-hour tanning has a stand-up bed, as well as your traditional 6 lay-down tanning beds at 405 North Main. Proud to support your Tigers. Call them for more information. 573-453-8024. As Dry makes the last one. That's Quick Tan & More 24-hour tanning as the Tigers turn that ball over. And now steal it right back. Quick pass in the middle. Over to Paisley May. May, underneath it goes to Mercer, off the glass and in. Another steal by the Tigers, but it might be a foul called on Paisley May as she took that ball away from Dry. Said a little bit of contact was made there toward the head. And they're going to call it on Clara Ball. Wow. In the corner, Mercer out on top. Ball has it. Shot for three, up and good by Dooley. And she is fouled, and they'll get a chance for a 4-point play. You don't see that very often. And that shot misses, brought down by Dry. Quickly underneath, Tigers steal it back again as Laverty got that foul. It's her first action of the varsity game. She played some JV. Pass goes out in the corner, Gillum a jumper. It rimmed out, no good, put back up by Paisley, and she's fouled underneath the basket. And that'll be on Dry as well, and I think that would be her third. And Paisley May goes to the line to shoot two. I think you're going to call that on Hamby. Made a line to shoot two, and free throw's good. 30-11 our score. Quickly the other way, and a shot misses on a drive by Swearingen, and back comes Ball. Ball quickly down off the glass. It will not fall. Put back up, missed by Gillum, and taken down by Dooley. Dooley lost the ball, stolen away by Swearingen. Swearingen down for the layup, has it blocked away by Gillum. (30-11) our score. .5:43 to go, third quarter. Officials are talking right there. The inbound comes out to Swearingen, takes a quick three, trying to bang it in. Didn't go, was brought down by May. Quick pass down to Mercer. Mercer with Gillum. Over to Gillum. And she is fouled. That might almost be an intentional foul. May brings down that rebound and quickly down. Salem Tigers transition well. Foul's going to be called on Kylie Moore. And a timeout called by the Ava Lady Bears with 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Salem with a 30-11 lead. We'll come right back in 30 seconds. This timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent, 573-729-5165. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Gillum will be shooting 2. Free throw misses after the foul by Moore. As Ava has already given Salem the bonus with 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Tigers really seal it away with some good free throw shooting here. And Gillum gets 1 out of 2. Tigers with full court pressure against the Ava Lady Bears. They fired up the middle, getting it quickly there. Strabel. Strabel on the right side, all the way down. Goes right past the Tiger player Dooley, as Bader forced her to go outside. Strabel in the corner, waiting for it there. Quick shot up, missing. That one was Croston, brought down by May. May the other way, all the way down to Gillum, and it's knocked out of bounds. And Strabel hits that protective area, that pad right in front of the stage hard, as did Paisley May. Strabel says she's okay. Made a heck of a play to come back. But it's Salem Tiger ball. Mercer trying to get it in, does to May. Left side pass to Gillum for the 3. It's off the iron. Brought down and controlled by Mercer. Can't get it to go. Fires it back outside to May, who keeps it alive. And then driving in and a whistle blowing. I think Coach Woody called a timeout. 31-11, Salem on top with 5:01 to go. Coach Woody with his timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hub's Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Want to thank our friends at Rocket G Western and Trading Post for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers for your Western apparel, boots, even decor. See them at 3629 North Highway 19, or call 573-247-5000. Locally owned, Rocket G Western and Trading Post. Here's Gillum across to Dooley. Dooley giving it to Mercer down to corner May. Paisley trying to drive in and the ball go off the leg of Kaylee Moore. It'll stay with Salem. We're in the middle, almost in the middle of the third quarter. Gillum trying to inbound it. Goes into May. May in front of the Salem bench. Takes a long 3, and it's good. He just pulled up and hit a long NBA 3. 34-11 our score. Strabel all the way down, takes it to the hole, but missed the layup, and Dooley brings down the rebound. Dooley over the timeline, pulls up, now gives it off to Gillum. Gillum on the right wing, all the way across the floor. Waiting for it there is Clara. She comes down, short jumper, good. The Salem Tigers starting to really open this up. 36-11 our score. Here's Strabel. Fires it quickly down to Swearingen. Swearingen takes a three-pointer and misses. Brought down, though, by Croston. Croston underneath the basket, lays it up and in. Been a long time since I've seen somebody all by themselves pull up and take a 3. And Gillum's going to be called for carrying the ball. 36-13, our score, 4:04 now halfway through this third quarter. Kaylee Moore to inbound it. Giving it off to Schrabel, still on the wrong side of the timeline. Now giving it over to Moore. Moore back to Schrabel, back to Moore. Moore goes down in the corner, waiting for there's Hamby on the baseline. And Hamby will get fouled, I believe, by Dooley, and that would be her third. Trista now with 3 fouls. 3:51 to go. Full switch out for the Salem Tigers. They have exploded for 14 points here early on this third quarter. Schrabel has it on the inbound, now throws it to the corner. I believe intending for Croston, but Croston had cut down along the baseline. That's turnover number 4 for Ava. Salem also with 4 turnovers. Quickly the other way, Ava, did they hit the ball last? The officials are conferring. I couldn't tell you. It's going to be Salem ball. It looked like it went off the Ava player, but I couldn't tell you if Salem got a hand on it after that. So they say it's Salem ball. The inbound comes down in the corner. Pass inside off of Walters, out of bounds. Turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers. Got down to Mendenhall trying to get it to Walters, but was tipped by Ava Lady Bear and then went off Walters out of bounds as here comes Croston. Croston comes down, pulls up, goes back to Schrabel. Quick 3-pointers offline, and now it'll go out of bounds. Want to thank our friends at Discount Bins for being a proud supporter of Salem Tigers, 1201 City Girls Boulevard East. Give them a call, 573-543-2113. Closed on Thursdays, and then Walters will knock down the Ava player, Croston, after the Tigers turn the ball over. Now don't forget, your friends at Discount Bins have incredible treasure of unbeatable deals. They open again tomorrow. Check them out. Discount Bins, 1201 City Girls Boulevard. The prices just get cheaper and cheaper from Friday all the way through Wednesday. 36-13. Schrabel left side pass to Swearingen. Swearingen down to Moore. Moore trying to dance her way in. Tied up, and Walters just takes it right out of her hands. Allie Walters then gets bumped and runs over Moore. They're going to call a charge on Walters. That's a tough call. Walters was trying to turn and bumped into Moore, and her glasses went flying. I think that might be part of the reason why it's called a charge. There's no way that Moore was set at all. She couldn't have been set. They're both moving, so I don't know how you call it a charge. Tough call on Allie. Moore goes pass across down to Swearingen as they go around the three-point line to Croston for the 3, and she's got it. Riley Croston hits the 3. 36-16. Salem up by 20 here in the third quarter. Pass to nowhere by Bowers. Stolen away, and then ball still loose. And then a foul, I believe, is going to be called on Salem, or is it going to be a timeout called by Coach Woody? Full timeout called by Coach Woody with 2:45 to go in the third quarter. 36-16. Ava Bears trail the Salem Tigers. Will come back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO after this timeout.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
That timeout, by the way, was taken by Ava, not by Salem. They mispointed. They corrected that when we got back. Living the Dream Outdoor Properties. Jenna Deason is your contact person if you want farm, hunting, or recreational outdoor properties. She has it. She can find the right piece for you. She's a land specialist. Call her, Jenna Deason, 573-247-0521, or see him right across the street from the courthouse on 4th Street, downtown Salem. 2:45 to go, third quarter. 36-16, Salem Tigers on top with the ball. Swearingen on top to Schrabel. To Moore, back to Swearingen, open for another three-pointer. Trying to bank that one in, but she fell way too short. Didn't have any steam behind that shot. Here comes Pace, flipping it down to Terrell. Terrell the timeline. Down in the corner, waiting for it there is Zoe Elliott. Elliott was being trapped and pushed. And then Coach Woody did have to call timeout there as Zoe was going to fall out of bounds with 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. With the score, Salem 36 and Ava 16. Let's take a 30-second break. This timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent. 573-729-5165 in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Drop by and see him or call today. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Don't forget, we will be in Sullivan tomorrow night for boys basketball action as the boys will travel up to Sullivan, take on the Eagles. It'll all start with a freshman game at 5. The JV will follow that game at about 6:15. The varsity matchup about 7:30, and the varsity game can be heard on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and FM 95.7, and it will be audio streamed on our KSMO media outlets. Salem will inbound it up by 20. They had a 24-point lead at one time, and now they have it as Bowers has it between the circles. Bowers, right side pass to Terrell, partially tipped. Terrell takes the shots too short, but down in the hands of Croston. Croston now with 5 points in this game off to Schrabel. Schrabel to Moore. Moore in front of the Ava bench, back to Schrabel between the circles. Goes down the corner to Croston for another three-pointer. That's short and tipped out of bounds by Salem. I believe that went off of Mendenhall, but it could have gone off of Bowers. There was a couple of hands reaching in down there. 2:04 to go, third quarter. The inbound comes out on top to Croston. Croston trying to drive, gets cut off. Back out beyond the three-point line, giving it there to Moore. Moore is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two as now Ava is in the bonus. And the foul's going to be called on Zoe Elliott. Her first. And Moore the line to shoot two. And that one bounces off the support and misses. Those rim supports don't give a lot of cushion. That one, again, off the rim support, brought down by Zoe Elliott. Back up the floor goes Pace. Now on top to Gracie Mendenhall to Bowers. Bowers right side pass to Pace. Brenna trying to get the shot off, does, but misses everything. And Schrabel brings down that rebound. 1:40 to go. Schrabel flips it to Moore. Quick three-pointer. It's off the iron and taken under control by Bowers. But as she lost the ball, it's tipped there by Moore right back to Mendenhall. The Mendenhall is then fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. As Kaylee Moore will get her foul. Her second. As we mentioned, if you are watching this, streaming with us, numbers on the Ava Lady Bears jerseys, very difficult to read. As the navy blue and the black sure do combine a lot, make it very difficult. Shot missed by Gracie. She's 0 for 3 in this game. Salem right now 3 of 7 in this third quarter. 9 out of 23, and they have one more to come. That one is good. 4 out of 8. 37-16 to score. And a foul is going to be called on Zoe Elliott as Swearingen's trying to come up the floor, and Alexis will go to the line to shoot two. Elliott with her second foul. 37-16 the score with Salem on top. Lady Tigers trying to get their 5th win of the year. Swearingen, who has 5 points in the game, Her free throw is good. Spins the ball, waiting. Alexis takes another one, and this one is also good. 37-18, a 19-point Salem lead as Terrell brings it down, all alone to Elliott. Back door for Mendenhall, but the pass way too high and stolen away by Ava. And Schrabel takes it all the way down and lays it in. Might have actually walked a little bit there, but now the lead is 17. As Terrell brings it up. Terrell loses the ball again. Tigers really starting to cough that ball up a lot here in this third quarter. And now a foul going to be called on Ava. Tigers right now have 10 turnovers and in this third quarter. And give Ava credit. They've come out and tried to force the issue, and the Tigers have not taken care of the ball very well. Bowers will go to the line after Swearingen gets her third foul. Josie 0 for 2 from the stripe. The free throw is no good. Tigers struggled mightily last night. Coach Woody just sits there and just looks away. Next one is way too short. 4 out of 10 from the stripe now in this quarter. And 10 out of 26 on the night. But they still lead it by 17. The inbound pass comes to Moore. Long pass to Schrabel, gets it to Croston. Croston back to Schrabel with 55 seconds left. Down to Swearingen. To Moore, back to Schrabel. Goes to Croston, trying to cut to the paint. Fires it all the way back out to Moore. Moore to Schrabel for a three-pointer, and it's off the iron straight up in the air. Nobody went for it for Salem at all. Ball stolen away, though, by Bowers. Bowers all the way down, lays it up and in. Josie with the steal after no Tiger went for that rebound. The other way, Schrabel taking it down low. Again, pushes off, and a charge called on Schrabel as she pushed off Brenna Pace. She paid the price to get back. Did Brenna. Schrabel's third foul. And another turnover for Ava with 24.4 seconds left to go third quarter. Pace has it, gets by Schrabel. Pace fires it down into Mendenhall. Mendenhall lost the ball, ties up, and might even be a foul there on Gracie. Salem Tigers getting that ball way too high on the follow through on their passes. So now a foul's going to be called on Mendenhall. And that'll give on the turnover, by the way, and that'll give Ava a chance to shoot some free throws. Now, Salem really not playing after a great first 3 minutes of this third quarter. They have really not played very good basketball in the last 2 minutes. Got 11 turnovers. Free throws good by Croston. And the next one is also good. 39-22 at 23 seconds left. Here's Bowers trying to get away from Schrabel. Bowers by two girls. Goes in the corner to Mendenhall. Jump shot way too hard. Brought down by Elliott. Elliott flipping it back out to Pace. Pace across to Bowers for a three-pointer. It's offline. No good. Brought down underneath by Moore. And then a foul's going to be called on Salem, and they'll put Moore at the line to shoot free throws, and that's just not good basketball. You're allowing Ava to come back in the game with the clock stopped on some fairly silly fouls. You got to be under control. When you miss the shot, you can go for the rebound, but you've got to be under control. Moore with a free throw shot is good. And she has another one coming. It's now a 16-point Salem Tiger lead. Next one is no good. Brought down, put back up. Missed by Ava. Time will run out as Nelson had come in and gotten that rebound. Well, we have played 3 here at Salem. Our score, the Salem Lady Tigers 39 and the Ava Lady Bears 23. We're going to come back in a minute with the fourth quarter. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And we welcome you back for the fourth quarter, being brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Remember, Willie Strader can help you out when life's happenings happen. You want to make sure you got the right coverage to cover you, and just in case they happen to you. When you finally get that first home, buy that first car, Willie and Farm Bureau can insure you. Make sure you're covered. Give them a call, 573-729-4941, or go by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Ava shooting 70% from the free throw line, and the Salem Tigers shooting about 40% from the free throw line. But Salem has shot 26 free throws versus Ava's 10. I'm sorry, make that 7 out of 12. Excuse me. 6 out of 10, so a little bit less than 70%. Three-point ever put up, missed there by Moore. Brought down and controlled by the Lady Tigers. Dooley, she still struggled with it. Gives it off to Ball, and a timeout called by Coach Woody as the Tigers were struggling getting that rebound down. After Dooley brought the rebound down, a timeout was called. Salem up by 16 with 7:40 to go. Just underway in this fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout, brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Remember, give them a call, 573-729. Lost my place, 5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball, KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
And welcome back. The inbound goes to Clara Ball. Salem Tigers up by 16 as May gets it across the line over to Mercer. She can't handle a pass. Boy, the Tigers have just gotten sloppy here late. Inbound coming back to cross for the Ava Lady Bears. She flips it back to Moore. Across the floor to Schrabel. Schrabel goes in the corner. Here's Nelson for the three. It's good. And Ava's trying to climb her way back in this game. They're down by 13. Ball brings it down to right side, to the front. Flips it off the glass, too hard. Run down by Schrabel. Salem not taking any time off the clock whatsoever. And back the eight come the other way. Here's Dry. Back to Schrabel. Left side pass to Croston. To Schrabel, out on top Moore. Inside to Dry. In the corner, and there's Nelson for the shot. It will not go. Brought down by Gillum, but she can't handle it. As it's knocked out of her hands by Croston, it stays with the Salem Lady Tigers. Clara Ball with a good move all the way down the floor, but time to pull it out, slow down, and take a good shot instead of a running jumper when you have a 16-point lead. Make Ava foul you. Pass comes down to Paisley May. May underneath, short jumper, lays it up and in from about 6 feet away. She's kind of flipped that one up there. She's got 13. Schrabel the other way. All the way across, keeping it alive for the moment, was Nelson, and then throws it out of bounds. Trying to get it back to Croston. That's only the 7th turnover by Ava in this second half. Salem with 12. Pass comes over to Ball. Ball trying to get that pass over to Mercer. Not a good pass by Clara there, as there's 2 Ava Lady Bears between her and Mercer. Walters will come in for Clara Ball. But the ball does stay with the Lady Tigers. Inbound to Mercer. Maddie Mercer between the circles. Looking right, looking left, goes right to May. May across to Gillum. Gillum takes a 3. It's off the iron. Put down and up and in by Dooley. Dooley get that rebound. Puts it back home, and the Tigers lead. Back to 17. Quickly the other way, Dry to the baseline. Stops, kicks it back to Moore. Moore in the middle to 4. Her 3 is good. Kaylee Moore hits the 3. And it's 43-29. The pass to Mercer. Mercer trying to get across that timeline. Takes it all the way down to the corner. Doesn't need to be down there. Fires it across to Gillum. Gillum giving it to May. May trying to drive in. Gets the ball back. Trying to put the shot up. Goes down. No call. And Croston with a rebound. Croston, the pass comes across to Schrabel. She keeps it alive in the corner. Takes the 3. It's too hard. And May the other way. Or I should say Gillum the other way. Gillum with Walters. Gillum, the shot, no good. Ball brought down by May, and she'll be fouled. Foul called on Nelson. It'll be her 4th. May got that rebound. 5:15 to go. Salem up by 14. The inbound comes to Gillum. Again, Salem with a shot for 3. No good. And tipped out of the hands of May by Moore. Tigers trying to get in. They do to Walters. Now to May. Another 3-pointer, and it's way short. Again, I'm not quite sure the strategy here by the Lady Tigers. They have a 14-point lead. They're not even trying to take time off the clock. Just keep putting that ball up with 3-point shots. That's just not wise. Coming the other way, it's Dry, and Dry comes down, and a blocking foul called on Salem. That's going to be on Walters, her 4th. May will check out, ball in. Inbound comes to Schrabel. Schrabel goes in the corner. Nelson spinning to the baseline, puts it up and in. That's a 12-point Salem lead. Again, Tigers are just trying to rush everything. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Taylor Dry for the reach-in with 4:45 to go. It's great to have a transition game that moves. They're going to call it on Croston. Inbound comes the ball to Gillum. Gillum all the way across the ball. Now out on top, Mercer. Again, another 3-pointer, and this one is too short. Brought down and controlled by Dry. And a foul's going to be called on Salem. The Lady Tigers had this game pretty well locked up, but they have not played well here in this second half. Foul is called on Gillum. The inbound coming to Schrabel. Schrabel to Dry. Dry over the timeline, flips it over to Croston. Now back to Moore, down to Schrabel. Schrabel driving in, 12-footer, short. It's going to go out of bounds. Nope, going to kept alive, and the Tigers will steal it back as Mercer will bring it down. Lost it off her foot. It's tied up. Possession will favor Salem Tigers. That's a break. As Maddie lost it, she almost tripped over the ball. 4:13 to go. Gillum to inbound it. Fires it out to Claire Ball, back to Gillum. Gillum on the perimeter to the hole. Now down to Dooley, short jumper will not go, put back up and missed by Walters. Ball goes in the corner, kept alive by Claire Ball with a good job there. Moving it back out. Gillum between the circles with 3:55 to go. Now to Dooley. She takes a three. Not a good idea, but takes it anyway. Ball brings it down. They'll tie it up. Possession arrow will favor Ava. And I'm not sure they could call a timeout. I didn't know anybody had possession of the ball, but I believe the Bears burned their last timeout with 3:48 to go, and that's what they're calling. That Coach Woody called the timeout. I didn't see anybody have possession of that ball. So Woody burns the timeout. With 43-31 our score, we'll take a 30-second break and come right back. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That time out brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent at Crossroads Shopping Center. Hey, don't forget to stop by and see your friends at Technology Junkyard on Highway 72 North. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Call Chris, 573-453-0418. If you need repair service for a TV or computer, or you need to recycle or repurpose something, especially electronics, that's his specialty. Technology Junkyard is the place to be, and they have incredible values on refurbished monitors, too. Check it out, Technology Junkyard in Salem. It'll be the Lady Tigers ball under the basket with 3:48 to go in regulation. Give back to Mercer. On top it goes the ball back to Mercer. Again, Tigers take the shot, and Mercer hits the three. 46-31, back the other way. Dry shot too short. By that put back up by Nelson. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. I don't know who got that foul underneath. And they're going to call it on Dooley. They'll be here fourth. Free throw is good. .333 to go. Mendenhall comes in for Walters. Terrell comes in for Dooley. 3:33 on the clock as the free throw is again good. And here comes Claire Ball. Gets trapped, fires it down the corner, and then Mendenhall goes underneath the Terrell, who lays it up and in as the Tigers beat the press. 48-33 the score. With the ball, Moore. Moore comes up the floor, pushes off on ball, now flips it back to Schrabel. Schrabel in the middle of the floor to Dry. Dry starts to drive in to the paint, to the hole, and gets that shot up. It will not fall, and Terrell will pick up the foul. Abby shifted to her right, and Dry went to her left. Terrell with her second foul. Taylor Dry will shoot two. She's got only 1 point in the game. She's made 1 out of 2, and this one is no good. 3:07 remaining. Salem up by 15. Paisley May getting ready to come back in, and she will for Mercer. Next one is up and good. Pinballed around, but finally went through. Again, Ava with pressure. As Gillum will bring it up. Gillum over the timeline, bounce past the ball. Takes a quick three, and it's good. Claire Ball hits that three. Tigers lead, goes up to 17 again. Pass the other way to Schrabel. Schrabel going down the sideline. Schrabel bounce past the drive from the free throw line. A shot is short, brought down by Gillum. Gillum in the middle to clear a ball. Ball down the middle of the floor over to May. May to the hole, off the glass, but it misses, but she's fouled, and I believe by Ebony Nelson, which would be her fifth. But they're going to call it on Dry instead. She went between two girls, Dry and Nelson. And Paisley misses that free throw. She has struggled from the line tonight a little bit. She's got 13. And that one is good. Got 14 now. Tiger lead back to 18. Here's Croston down the left wing. Bounce, pull the ball up, giving it to Schrabel. Quick jumper is offline. No good. Push off by Nelson. No call. Ball goes back down to Moore. Again to Croston. Going down the baseline. Beyond three to Schrabel. On the right at the top of the key to Moore for a three. Trying to bank it in. No good. But Croston with a rebound. Gets it but missed it. And then the ball taken under control by Mendenhall. Getting it to May. May all the way down. Puts it up. It's good. With the ball, it's Dry. Dry down the middle of the floor. Taking it to the hole. Shot missed. Put back up and in by Nelson on the rebound. 54-36 with a minute 45 to go. Clara ball quickly down in the corner to Terrell. Back to Clara. On top to Paisley May. Beyond three down to Gillum. Coach Woody trying to tell him to spread it out with a minute and a half to go. You don't need to score anymore. You got an 18-point lead. Ball has it. Back to Gillum. Gillum trying to flip it to Mendenhall, but she wasn't. She was coming back to help, but that turns the ball over, and now Schrabel will come and lay it in. Another steal, another turnover by our Lady Tigers. 54-38. Here comes May down the other way. Now to Mendenhall. That short jumper will not go. Brought down by Dry. Here comes the other way, Dry. With under a minute to go, Dry takes it to the hole, lays it up and in, but she's called for a charge. And they'll take that off the board, and Dry will foul out the game. Dry is done with 2 points in this game. Finished with 6 rebounds. And with under a minute left to go, Hamby will come in. Salem will go to 5-6 on the year. 1-0 in the SCA Conference with games at Houston and Kabul next week. Pass comes up to May. May firing it back to Gillum. Gillum in front of the Salem bench. Getting it now to clear ball back to Gillum. Gillum all the way across to May. Paisley hanging on to it back to clear ball. Clara circles away, trying to get away from Croston. Goes back to Paisley May. A half a minute left by Schrabel. Trying to hand that ball off to Mendenhall. Mendenhall been on the wrong page on a couple of those handoffs. Like Gracie just got a little bit out of sync with that. And with 25.4 seconds left, Coach Woody burns his last timeout. And it is a full timeout. With 25.4 seconds left, we'll take a 30-second break and come back. Actually, they say Ava took that timeout. All right, very good. Ava takes the timeout. We'll still come back 30 seconds. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. 573-729-5165. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gym. Stan Stevens with you here on KSMO Media. Well, it has been an interesting game. Salem got out to a big 24-point lead and really looked like they were going to just dominate Ava in that third quarter. They came out flying, opened up that big lead, and then things just kind of turned topsy-turvy, and the Tigers got sloppy, turned the ball over 13 times in this second half. That's more than they did in the first half, and allowed Ava to climb back in it, but then the Tigers rallied here later in the fourth quarter, and they will go on to win this game. With 20 seconds left, Mercer gets double teamed, lost the ball as it's stolen away, and down comes the Ava Lady Bears, and they throw it out of bounds as Croston trying to get that one over to Moore. That's their 10th turnover, 30th of the game. Here's Ball with it. Getting it over to Gillum. Gillum, pass underneath to May, missed the layup, gets her own rebound, but that'll do it. As the Salem Tigers win it by a final score of 54-36. to 38 over the Ava Lady Bears. Ava falls to 1-10 on the season, 0-1 in the SCA. Salem Tigers now 5-6, 1-0 in SCA play. Very, very good effort for the Lady Tigers, especially in that first half and early in the third quarter. Got a little sloppy for about 10 minutes of this game, and after that midway point of the third quarter, but Salem able to come back, got a couple of big threes, though really not quite sure why they were shooting them when they had the lead, but Madison Mercer and Claire Ball each had a couple of big threes that then spread this game out. And Salem Tigers, who won over Ava 54-40 down in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament, beat them again, this time by a final score of 54-38. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're going to come right back, and we'll give you stats from this one. Don't forget, tomorrow night it's Salem Boys Basketball Tigers, as they'll be taking on the Sullivan Eagles. And that contest will come your way right here on KSMO Media, starting about 7:30. And we got Blues hockey right after that on the radio side, and we'll join that game at about 9:30. So we will delay that contest just a little bit to allow us to get the whole contest in for you. Again, that's tomorrow night here on KSMO Media. We'll take that 3-minute break and come right back. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Salem Tigers, they win it over Ava by a score of 54-38, as the Salem Tigers really had a very strong first half, took advantage of a lot of turnovers by Ava. They had 20 of them in that first half, and Salem Tigers finished up that first half really strong with a nice lead of 22-8. and really did control the game. Even though they missed on a lot of free throws in that first half, they could have actually had that a little bit wider gap out there. They were only 6 of 16 in that free throw shooting, so it could have been a little bit wider. Came out super strong early in the third quarter and built that lead up to 24 points. And the next thing you know, the Salem Tigers made a couple changes, got a little bit sloppy, turned the ball over. Ava started to come back, and then Salem started to foul, get into some foul trouble. So just got a little bit sloppy for about 10 minutes. And the Tigers then got under control late in the fourth quarter, able to pull away and win it again by a 54-38 margin. Leading scorer in the game was Paisley May with 16 points. She was followed by Madison Mercer with 8. Raven Gillum and Clara Ball each had 6 points in the game, as did Allison Walters. Gracie Mendenhall finished with a total of 5 points in the, with 3 points in the game. And 2 points each for Abby Terrell and Jessie Bowers in the contest for the Salem Tigers, who had, as I mentioned, just a very, very strong first half and early third quarter, and really did, as I mentioned, set the tone in this game for Ava to try and catch up. It looked like they were really getting Ava tired in that first half, so that was a really good strategy there. For the Ava Lady Bears, it was Ebony Nelson leading the way at 14 points. It was Alexis Swearingen with 7 and Riley Croston with 7. 4 points for Kaylee Moore, 4 also for Jessie Schrabel in the contest, and 2 for Taylor Dry in the contest. Leading rebounder for Ava was Nelson with 8, 6 each, or 7 for Schrabel, 6 each for Dry and Moore. Try it again, 6 each for Dry and Croston, 2 for Alexis Swearingen, 2 for Kaylee Moore, and 1 for Abby Dalton. 2 points, or 2 rebounds, I should say, for Jane Hamby as she came into the contest. Salem Tigers moved to 5-6 on the year, 1-0 in the SCA. And earlier tonight, the JV also won after having a big lead at halftime, 20-3. Kind of reminiscent of what the varsity game turned out to be. Ava came back with a strong second half, but Salem hung on to win at 28-24, getting outscored 21-8 in that second half. But they were able to hold on to the win. The JV goes to 4-1 on the year. Salem's next action will be next week. They'll be in Houston and in Kabul, both SCA contests, on Monday and Thursday of next week. And we wish Coach Woody the best of luck for our Lady Tigers over there. Now 1-0 in the SCA conference, 5-6 overall. Ava now 1-10 overall. They're 0-1 in the SCA contest. But give a lot of credit to Ava coach J.C. Swafford, these ladies, they never gave up, and they worked hard. They made some mistakes, grant you, but they worked hard out there on the floor for her and gave her everything that they had. And so, anyway, nonetheless, not a clean game. We talk about turnovers. Last night was pretty ugly with Sullivan. I should say last night. Tuesday night was pretty ugly with Sullivan. Salem had 32 turnovers. Well, they still finished with 26 in this game. And a lot of those got to be careless, especially in that second half. And also, though, they did force 30 turnovers by the Ava Lady Bears. Steals, 16 for Salem, 16 for Ava. So pretty much even right there across the board. Again, the free throw shooting. Not when you're winning like this by this much, not a concern, but it will be. Salem only shooting 39% from the free throw line. That's got to get better. And Ava tonight shot 63%. So we'll just have to see. I mean, Coach Woody and I talked to him today about it. He said they're working at it. They're working. Just the girls get a little tight when they get to the free throw line. And it does kind of show, and they kind of squeeze the air out of the ball trying to make those free throws. And, again, tonight, not good, 11 out of 28. So, again, 39%, got to get better. You don't want to go into a crucial game and have to hit a free throw, and you're not comfortable doing it. So far, it has not been a strong point for our Lady Tigers this year. So, tonight, the Tigers win it. Final score again for Salem, 54-38. And, again, we hope you'll be with us tomorrow when we go down to Sullivan, as the boys will take on the Eagles. Again, it all starts with a freshman game at 5. 6:15 JV. Varsity matchup will be about 7:30. We'll have Tiger Talk. Coach Jared Patterson prior to that game. And we hope you'll be with us for that contest. Audio only on the stream tomorrow night, and it'll be on radio AM 1340 and FM 95.7. For Blues fans, we will be bringing you that Utah Mammoth and St. Louis Blues game. That game will be delayed about an hour, and we'll bring you the entire contest starting at about 9:30 on KSMO Radio. For Ben doing the flipping on the video side, for Sally taking care of the audio side back at the station, we want to thank them for making it all possible for me to be here and bring you this on KSMO Media. Also want to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to make this possible as well. Without them, it couldn't happen. So please thank our sponsors. Go on by, see them when you do see them, or see them in the road or at the post office or wherever. Hey, thanks. Really appreciate you bringing opportunity for Salem Tigers to be video streamed and also on the radio so we can keep up with our local home team. Really do appreciate our sponsors. Without them, none of this could be done. So have yourself a great night for the rest of the evening. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night from Sullivan. In the meantime, have yourselves a great evening and good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors. Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flying W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. Thank you for watching tonight's game right here on KSMO Media.